Kaido is one of the Yonkos of the sea in the One Piece world, meaning he ranks among the 4 strongest and the most dangerous pirates who rule over the New World, like kings. Known to be the strongest on land, air and sea, Kaido is often thought to be unbeatable in combat, especially if it is one-on-one fight. Much of Kaido's menacing strength comes from his Devil Fruit, which was only recently named by Eiichiro Oda. However, being a Yonko, Kaido doesn't just rely on his Devil Fruit powers and has other powers upon his sleeves. So in this video, we are going to answer some questions about Kaido which we always have in our minds. But before starting with the video, let me tell you that this video contains spoilers from the manga. So without any further ado, let's start with our video. So first, one of the biggest question is, what is Kaido's Devil Fruit? Kaido's Devil Fruit was recently introduced in One Piece through Big Mom when the two regrouped after Kaido beat the 9 Red Scabbards. It was revealed that Kaido ate Yuo no Mi or fish fruit 38 years ago during the God Valley incident. This fruit is a mythical Zoan and it allows Kaido to transform into the Azure Dragon at will. Among the Zoan types, it ranks among the very best. While it's not explicitly stated to be the strongest Devil Fruit, it is quite evident that among the mythical Zoan types Devil Fruit, Kaido's Devil Fruit is one of the strongest. When compared to the other powerful ones such as Blackbeard's Gura Gura no Mi or Sakazuki's Magu Magu no Mi, Kaido's Devil Fruit doesn't appear to be any less dangerous. The power that his Devil Fruit offers makes him invincible in most of one-on-one fights and essentially unkillable. Kaido is one of the strongest people in the One Piece world, if not the strongest, and his powers are just as menacing as any other Yonkos, thanks to his dragon form. Kaido has the power to shoot fire blast through the ability known as Bolo Breath. Other than that, he can also attack with lightning through his roar and create giant dragon twister with his body. Kaido was referred to as a natural disaster by Roronoa Zoro. But how does Kaido flies? Again, that's another question. Kaido is an eastern dragon, which means he has no wings, yet he has been able to see making use of his Devil Fruit for flight purposes. Kaido achieves this by making use of Homura Gumo, which are clouds created by the flames that he controls. Using these clouds, Kaido can make anything levitate, including his own body. In the Onigashima War, Kaido is seen making the entire island of Onigashima fly using this power. If you don't know, every Zoan type Devil Fruit in the series has its hybrid form. But does Kaido also have a hybrid form? Kaido didn't make use of his hybrid form until recently in One Piece manga, and only when the worst generation pushed him back did he decided to access it. In this form, Kaido grows quite considerably in terms of size and has blue scales all over his body. What's more than that is, he retains all of his abilities of his dragon form and is much stronger and faster in this form. Also, one of the biggest questions that everyone has in their mind is even Kaido a human? Kaido's exact lineage hasn't been confirmed in One Piece yet, however he certainly doesn't appear to be a human. His horns suggest that he is a descendant of an ancient giant race, much of which appears to be nearly extinct. Kaido was also interested in the ancient giant that the world government created artificially, called the Numbers, further implying that he has some connections to that race. Kaido's biggest known asset is his extremely high durability. Kaido is known to be indestructible and has only a handful of people in the One Piece world can actually manage to injure him. This durability of his comes from his Devil Fruit powers and makes him the monster that he is right now. Even Kaido himself doesn't appear to be able to kill himself, as seen when he jumps from the balloon terminal and emerges with just a minor headache. Being one of the Yonkos of the sea, it is no surprise that Kaido has access to all Haki types. His armament Haki was seen when Locke wouldn't move him around within his room freely. Kaido displayed his observation Haki when the group manages to survive Hakai, a collective attack from him and Big Mom. Finally, he was confirmed to have the Conqueror's Haki when he clashed with Big Mom and split the sky. Kaido doesn't seem to have access to internal destruction Ryo or the power to look into the future. However, he can control the advanced form of the Conqueror's Haki quite well. As mentioned by Luffy, advanced Conqueror's Haki can be used to code the user and make attacks stronger. Kaido's Raimi Hake and Kosanze Ragnaraku are both attacks that rely on the usage of the advanced Conqueror Haki. Kaido is one of the Yonkos of the One Piece world, meaning he is already among the strongest in the series. When compared to the absolute strongest like Whitebeard or Roger, Kaido appears to be on their level. Like Roger and Whitebeard, he has control over advanced Conqueror's Haki and is rightly known to be the strongest pirate in the entire world right now. Kaido is up there and as one of the strongest pirates to ever live, and Luffy has to defeat him to move forward in his journey. What are your thoughts about Kaido's destructible power and his devil fruit powers and also his durability of attacks? Let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, just don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I post daily anime content about top 10 top 5 listings, anime reviews, recommendations, news, theories and all sort of anime content on daily basis. So if you enjoyed, please subscribe. And that was it, and I will see you in the next one. Sayonara.